In this session, we will configure passwordless SSH login between our Linux servers. I'm using this SSH client called Mobaxterm. This is an amazing product. It has lots of features and I have been using it for years now. I seriously suggest you check out Mobaxterm. As you can see here, I'm connected to multiple servers here. I have 6 servers and I have logged in as Cassandra user on all of these servers. Mobaxterm has an excellent option called multi-execution mode. In multi-execution mode, I can run same command on all servers I'm connected to. For example, I can clear screen on all servers at the same time. As you can see here, I have 6 servers and I have connected as Cassandra user to each of my servers. Right now, passwordless SSH is not configured between these servers. I can use SSH to log into a remote server and run few commands. Because this is first time we are trying to connect to a remote server, it is asking me if I would like to continue connecting or not. I will say yes. And notice that it is asking for the remote server's password. Idea is when we complete our passwordless SSH configuration, we should be able to run commands without providing this password. As you can see here, .ssh folder does not exist. That means we have never created SSH keys on these servers. First step in configuring any SSH connections is to create private key and public key for each server. We can use this command SSH keygen to generate RSA keys using SHA 256-bit algorithm. I'm going to choose all the default options. And now we have generated RSA keys using SHA 256-bit algorithm. This is the private key file. Only user should be able to read write on this file. Anybody else in the group or others should not be able to read, write or execute on this file. This is the public key file. User should be able to read, write on this file. Anybody else in the group or others should have only read permission on this file. Now that we have generated RSA keys for our servers, next step is to exchange these keys between servers. Using SSH copy ID command, we can copy our public keys to the other servers. This is first time we are trying to connect to the remote server, so it is asking me whether I want to proceed. I will say yes. For the first time when we are copying these keys to the remote servers, it will ask us for the password. So I'm going to provide Cassandra user password on the remote server. We were able to add the key to the remote server. I have to repeat the SSH copy ID command for each server. Okay, with this I have completed adding all keys to all servers. We have 6 servers. As you can see here, it created 2 new files in .ssh folder. Authorized keys contains all the keys from all servers added to the current host. Authorized keys file is protected in such a way that only current user can read write on this file. Anybody else in the group or others cannot read, write or execute on this file. SSH copy ID command also creates a file called known hosts. Basically, this is the list of all the trusted hosts you have added to your server. As you can see here, we have 6 keys stored in authorized keys file, 1 key for each server. Now let's try to run some commands on a remote server using SSH. As you can see here, now it did not prompt for password because we have already configured passwordless SSH by exchanging the public keys between each servers. So essentially we have made the servers trust each other using the public keys. In this session, we have configured passwordless SSH login between our Linux servers.